Listen to heavy metal music, the devil will make you kill your mom.
Shut up, stupid.
Yes, like you just heard, you're currently listening to Bang Your Head here on 89.1 The Bash. And tonight, I have some special guests with me. They're Displacement USA. So why don't you guys introduce yourselves and talk about what you do with the band.
My name is J.D. Sale, and I'm the lead singer of Displacement. We've been around about 20 years. It's metal. We don't like the label thing, but it's got more of a groove to it than a lot of other metals. A lot of melodic, in and outs and twiddle diddles and diddle daddles and all that good stuff. Stuff you want to, stuff your mom probably won't like, but but nonetheless, it's fun. It's a voice of a generation. Honestly, we've been doing this for 20 years now, and it's our heart and soul, man. We've done a lot of shows, over 250 shows on our belt now.
Oh yeah, we played and this is Danny. I'm one of the guitarists here in Displacement as well, and kind of like JD was saying, we've played all around Indianapolis, Louisville, Kentucky, probably as far as you can think, St. Louis, Nashville. We played so many shows, but with this current band that we're with now, is kind of a new production that we did with our buddy Shad, Dom, and Jason as well. Kind of came together with our friend Zach. And created this new EP that we just released back in November of 22. So if you guys get a chance, I encourage everyone to, pull us up on Spotify. Just make sure you put, Displacement USA, because there are other displacements and things out there. So search Displacement USA. Our new EP is listed there. We have a Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, all that stuff. So if you're interested, get on there. We have some shows coming up here in the next few months. We're currently looking at some other bookings that aren't set in stone at this point, but we have a big one coming up in May. So we'll talk a little bit about that here in a minute. Okay.
All right. And up next we have Holier Than Thou by Metallica, The Way I'm Wired by Black Smoke Trigger featuring Mick Mars from Motley Crue, and one of the newer Lamb of God songs, Nevermore, here on BYH on 89.1 The Bash.
alternative.
It's on fire!
89.1 The Bash. Today's hit alternative.
Come on, shower me the sun. Feel my addiction. You got the one thing that I crave. Gone with innocence. No fear of consequence. Can't live it out the other way. Oh, it's in the way I'm wired. Dancing on the road so bad, I feel that pull again. And throw my life up in a whirl. My heart is in it for the moment. Tomorrow may be broken. Tonight I live for the thrill. Oh, it's in the way I want
The Bash.
Driving down the streets of here, through a patience mob or despair. Black dog follows, strip club echoes, the raven shadow just a gallows for an angel, the ghost that put the city screaming of commerce and humanity. Kids arrive the freeway's edge, falling statues and cigarettes, bullets with the screaming cattle, as tear gas clouds up monuments. Hanging by a thread, now you can choke on it. Hanging by a thread, so go and choke on it. This is a reckoning. Hear the ravens scream. Hanging by a thread, so go and choke on it.
You just heard Nevermore by Lamb of God here on BYH on 89.1 The Bash. And I'm here with Displacement, which is...
JD?
And Danny. Yeah.
And I'd like to ask, how did you guys come up with the name of Displacement? Like, what is the meaning behind this?
If you look up displacement in the dictionary, it's a huge definition. Like it goes into like, I don't know,
Details.
cell displacement, all that good stuff. But for us, it's displacement of anger from one thing to another. Like when you get mad at somebody and you hit a brick wall instead, that's displacement. That's kind of what we've been with the whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah, we kind of channel our emotions is what we do, instead of taking that anger out on something that, is an object or a person, we put that out into our music. So that's why, a lot of our sound is kind of a heavier sound because we displace a lot of our emotions into our music, and that's how it kind of spills out.
Yep.
The running joke is, how many letters can you put in a band name? Can you fit that on a T-shirt?
Yeah.
How much is the backdrop gonna cost? We got 14 letters, and then $50 a letter. You're looking at, I don't know, but that's kind of the running joke is, it's like, how many letters can you fit on a T-shirt? I only have to go on the sleeves or something. No.
Yeah, a lot of metalcore bands are kind of the epitome of that joke, so to speak.
Yeah.
No offense to any metalcore bands, not making fun of the genre, just.
Yeah. So that's kind of how we got the name. Just kind of, we threw a lot of ideas around, trying to find the right name because we wanted something that really reflects on, on who we are and the kind of style of music that we play. And I think Displacement really kind of stuck, even though, we've had several different lineups over the years of different members and things like that, and we've even talked about, changing the name to something different just for a fresh start. But we always seem to find ourselves coming back to it, because of our roots and, our following of fans and things like that. We'd hate to lose that, notoriety in the community because people know who we are. You know, when we play a show, we get people that we haven't seen, you know, sometimes in years that come out and say, hey JD, hey Danny, I haven't seen you guys in a long time, and it's a way for us to get out in the public and reconnect with our friends and reconnect with, you know, some of our old fans. And I think that's why we do it, you know.
I enjoy it. There's nothing. I love my music, and like if I don't like playing it, I wouldn't play it. I literally it's fun. It's fun for me. It's one of the best hobbies that I've ever had. Really, I mean, I'm there every week. You know, I practice because I want to be. I want to be there. There's nothing about it that's not all the way from my heart. You know, all the lyrics I write, if I rewrite them because I want it to be perfect for me first. For me, that like it comes to me first, and I know that sounds selfish, but it's not in a way. Like if it's not true to me, how can it be true to anybody else?
Yeah.
You know, so.
And it's an outlet for all of us, you know. Like we all have our own reasons for wanting to play, and I think JD kind of, you know, he hit an important part. You know, it's that consistency of showing up to practice and working at your craft and trying to become a better musician, because, you know, at the end of the day, you know, we want to share our music with people. You know, it's not so much, you know, our personality. We want to share, you know, the stuff that we write. You know, the meanings of our lyrics. You know, and things like that, because. A lot of the stuff that, you know, lyrically that we write, you know, there's a deeper meaning to know some of those words. So, we try to focus on that, you know, and make a good lyrical album, because without that, you know, I don't feel like there's as much substance to it.
For sure.
We go over all the lyrics together. Like literally, we had problems in the past where someone complained that they didn't know what the lyrics were saying. So we actually literally go over all the lyrics together before the recording.
Yeah, and sometimes it's crazy, but it's like it's purposely crazy. You know, it's like, how did he come up with that? That's crazy, you know. And like that idea is kind of mental, you know. But like, you know, it's part of that creative outlet. You know, like how far can we go? How far can we push the envelope? Where someone's like, hey, what does that mean?
Yeah.
You know, what did that lyric say? You know, and we get that, you know, online and things like that. People ask us, you know, what's that song about? It just sounds so dark and so, you know, and a lot of times it's not, you know, it's the way that you interpret the lyrics and the way that you interpret the music, you know. It's just the eye of the beholder.
There's always a gray area. There's always a gray area. You want people to be able to paint their own picture too. That's I mean that's a big part of it.
Yeah, behold, you know, you make it what you want to make it.
Yeah.
You know.
Anyways, up next it's Grease Paint and Monkey Brains by White Zombie and Happy by Mudvayne here on BYH on 89.1 The Bash.
Thank
Today's hit alternative.
It's no secret agriculture is one of the largest businesses in Illinois. Agricultural business accounts for nearly 3% of Illinois GDP. If you're interested in pursuing a career in the business side of agriculture, consider Wabash Valley College's Agricultural Technology Program. With degrees in both business and production and certifications for licensure as a commercial pesticide operator or commercial driver, the agricultural program is a bumper crop. Visit iecc.edu/WVC today to learn more. Be a leader, be a warrior.
Support provided by Wabash General Hospital, now offering MyChart, allowing patients secure digital access to their health information, including allowing you to message your provider with clinical questions, scheduling and changing appointments, electronically checking in for appointments, and viewing billing balances anytime, anywhere. Sign up for MyChart is available at wghmychart.com. MyChart at Wabash General Hospital, another example of people you know helping people you love.
In this home, that is me. The dead are rolling over. In this hole, thickening, dirt shoveled over shoulders. I feel it in me, so overwhelmed. Oh, this pressure's in a rising. My life overturned, what dire the despair. Oh, these scars keep ripping you back. Feel me from the skin, tear me from the rind. Does it make you happy now? Tear me from the bone, tear me from myself. Are you feeling happy now? In this hole, that is me. A life that's growing feeble. In this hole, so limiting. The sun has set, all darkens. Buried underneath and slip off the wheel. Eternal pathway to condition. Peel me from the skin, tear me from the rind. Does it make you happy now? Tear me from the bone, tear me from myself. Are you feeling happy now? Happy? Are you happy? Are you feeling happy? In this hole, that is me, left with our heart exhausted. What's my release? What sets me free? Do you pull me up just to push me down again? Feel me from the skin, tear me from the rind. Does it make you happy now? Tear me from the bone, tear me from myself. Are you feeling happy now? Feel me from the skin, tear me from the rind. Does it make you happy now? Tear me from the bone, tear me from myself. Are you feeling happy now? Does it make you happy? Are you feeling happy? Are you getting happy now that I'm lost, left with nothing? Does it make you happy? Are you feeling happy? Are you getting happy now that I'm lost, left with nothing?
You just heard Happy by Mudvayne here on BYH on 89.1 The Bash. I'm your host, Dawson. I'm here with Displacement USA, which is...
JD.
And Danny.
And up
Yeah.
next, we have one of your songs, actually. It's Pathetic, I Bet You Won't. So what's this song all about?
Well, you know how some people stand on the side of the pool their whole life and never jump in. You know, it's about taking opportunity. You know, can't fly if you're not in the sky. You know, life plus purpose equals existence.
Yeah.
You got something's got to be worth dying for in order to live.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where we're at on that.
Yeah.
Basically, most people won't do it. They're scared. They're scared to death to live.
Yeah.
So that's what it's about. I bet you won't. Kind of, you're being pathetic. I bet you won't. Is kind of in parentheses that kind of shows that most people won't.
Mm-hmm.
They won't push over that ledge and be themselves, whether or not it.
And yeah, it's about taking chances, and that's the way that I always interpreted that song. Like if you don't take a chance, you'll never know how it's going to turn out.
Yeah.
So like people get these ideas where hey, it's gonna go bad, or or it's not gonna work out, and if you take a chance, a lot of times you'll find out that it's not as bad as you thought. Maybe even better than you even could ever imagine. So that's what I take from that song.
Yeah.
But this was our first single that we wrote on this EP.
Mm-hmm.
And I hope you guys enjoy it.
It's awesome. This is awesome. I love it.
Yeah, the song's been with us for a little while, and we were finally able to record it, professionally and put it on this EP so that we could put it out. And I hope all you people in Radioland enjoy it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And after Pathetic, I Bet You Won't, it's a song from another local area band. It's Silver Pond. They're out of Washington, Indiana, I believe. And after that, it's Into the Pit by Testament here on BRH on 89.1 The Bash.
Bring up, it's a big old Yet people seem to walk right by. But it kills me to know the woman that I used to know. But it thrills me to know that I'm not the only one.
American industry relies on diesel engines. More than 75% of commercial vehicles on the road are powered by diesel engines. The WVC Diesel Equipment Technology Program capitalizes on the economic need for diesel technicians. With an array of performance and diagnostic skills being taught, this program will surely put your career goals into overhaul. Internships are a key component of the program and often lead to job offerings. Visit iecc.edu/WVC to fuel a better tomorrow. Be a leader, be a warrior. Support provided by Inspiration Inc. in Mount Carmel. Inspiration Inc. is a clean, professional tattoo shop at 630 North Walnut Street in Mount Carmel, right behind Family Dollar. Inspiration Inc. is open from 1 to 10 Monday through Thursday and 1 to midnight Friday and Saturday. Owner Matt Merrill is ready to work for you. To make an appointment, Inspiration Inc. can be reached at 618-262-1686. Walk-ins are welcome. To see previous work, read reviews, or learn more, find Inspiration Inc. on Facebook. Inspiration Inc., 630 North Walnut, Mount Carmel, 618-262-1686.
Time to play the game. Time to play the game. It's all about the game and how you play it. All about control, and if you can take it, all about your debt. And if you can play it, it's all about pain. And who's gonna make it? I am the game, you don't wanna play me. I am control, no way you can shake me. I am heavy debt, no way you can pay me. I am the pain, and I know you can't take me. Look over your shoulder, ready to run like a Cleveland from a smoking gun. I am the game, and I may lose. So move on out, you can die like a fool. Trying to figure out what my move's gonna be. Come on over, sucker, why don't you ask me? Don't you forget there's a price you can pay. 'Cause I am the game and I want to play. Time to play the game. Time to play the game. It's all about the game and how you play it. It's all about control, and if you can take it, it's all about your debt. And if you can pay it, it's all about the pain. Who's gonna make it? I am the game. You don't wanna play me. I am control. There's no way you can shake me. I am your debt, and you know you can't pay me. I am your pain, and I know you can't take me. Play the game, you're gonna be the same. You're gonna change your name, you're gonna die in flames. Time to play the game. 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 Time to play the game.
You just heard The Game by Motorhead here on Bang Your Head on 89.1 The Bash. I'm your host, Dawson Cochran, and once again, I'm here with the guys in Displacement, which are...
JD.
And Danny.
And one thing I'd like to ask is, who influenced your guys' sound?
The 90s, for me, like the 90s was a big giant influence. I enjoyed the 90s so much.
Mm-hmm.
As far as screaming goes, vulgar display of power to far beyond driven. I taught myself how to scream. That kind of added the metal edge to my voice.
Mm-hmm.
there's a lot of different influences we can throw in there. You got some of that in there?
Yeah, I listened to a lot of different bands, growing up, and I think the ones that that primarily influenced my guitar playing, bands like Korn and Marilyn Manson, Pantera, bands like Metallica and those kinds of things were the ones that really stood out to me. Growing up, I got into a lot of that music, so I think some of my influence comes from some of those riffs, and some of the ideas that I get come from some of those old songs. So I think that'd probably be my main influences there on that.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of Devil Driver lately.
Oh yeah, Devil Driver is another good one. Machine Head.
Yeah.
Those kinds of bands. We all like Motorhead and
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Pantera and.
Believe it or not, I was growing up country western music, so I got a lot of twang in me too.
Yeah.
Flavor I call it.
Well, going back that far, to when I was, a kid, I listened to a lot of alternative type music.
Yeah.
I got into bands like, Taproot and, Trapped and, some of those other alternative bands, Evans Blue and, a lot of those bands are what I really enjoyed.
Yeah.
And then, as 2000s came along, I started listening to little more harder rock stuff, Breaking Benjamin and
Static X.
Yeah, Static X and Hell Yeah, and some of them other bands that we really enjoy now, still. So, yeah, we love that stuff.
And speaking of Devil Driver, up next is Nothing's Wrong by Devil Driver, followed by This Fire by Killswitch Engage here on BYH on 89.1 The Bash.
What you say, there's nothing wrong.
You just heard This Fire by Killswitch Engage here on BYH on 89.1 The Bash. And once again, I'm with Displacement USA, which is
JD.
And Danny.
And up next, to finish out this first hour, I have yet another one of their songs. It's The Difference Between Jelly and Jam. So,
cool.
What's this song all about?
I think it's one of those things where you got to kind of figure it out for yourself. You know, there's some references on movies and stuff, and we can't get into it too much on the radio. But it's a funny little joke we keep between ourselves.
It's funny you mentioned that because if anyone's seen the Rob Zombie Halloween movies, there's a reference to that in that song, and I don't think we should probably say that on the air. But if you know Halloween, then you'll know what we're talking about. So how much it relates to the lyrics of the song? Probably not much. It was just kind of an idea that we have. We're like, hey, that sounds cool, maybe. So the lyrics, maybe JD can get a little bit into what the lyrics are about.
It's literally just a fight for itself. It's a really good hype song. It's a positive kick in the nuts per se. You know, like it's a painful positive. You know, so that's where I would put it at, like a positive. You know, something's painful that kicks you forward to kind of. It's a driven pain. You know, pain being the universal teacher and all that. It's like you might as well learn from the explosion. You know, if you live through it, you know, you might as well learn from it. So that's basically what the whole song's about.
Yeah. So
pick up the pen and paper and write down these things every once in a while. You know.
So what I kind of took from that, what JD was saying, it's the song's kind of about learning lessons and the lessons learned behind you know some of those mistakes and that's what the song's about. So maybe on a little darker side.
So with that being said, up next is The Difference Between Jelly and Jam by Displacement USA here on BYH on 89.1 The Bash.
Put your face on the glass. She said, I put my face on the glass 'cause I was scared. I was.
89.1 The Bash.
WVGC, Mount Carmel, Illinois.
A Wabash Valley College broadcasting station.
They swallow hard the part of the past that's hollow and dark. Too horrid to kill for you, too sordid to die with you. Unstable as always, calm down. Everything else is just dust and sound. Samurai, I lost my only way. Samurai, I lost my only way. Samurai, I lost my only way. Say the shine, broken and thrown away. I give it all away. Come take it all away. You can't set the fear. Somebody tell me how I got here. I give it all to you. Go take it, it's all for you. The noise is so damn loud, but everything else is not thought that sound. Samurai, I lost my only way. Samurai, I lost my only way. Samurai, I lost my only way. See the shine, broken and thrown away. I don't wanna do this anymore. Everything but taken for second. Got to start it over cause I'm hearing it backwards. Don't make sense, don't feel better, who's better? It's not that simple. You gotta figure it out before you make things difficult. It's not a word, it's a problem. The problem was easy. Draw your conclusions, solutions. Everybody else wanna run. Contorting, distorting, I am undone. One less propaganda nightmare fiction. Are you getting the picture? Samurai, I lost my only way. Samurai, I lost my only way. Samurai, I lost my only way. See the shine, broken and thrown away. Samurai, I lost my only way. Samurai, I lost my only way. Samurai, I lost my only way. See the shine, broken and thrown away. I'm broken and thrown
This is the second hour of Bang Your Head. I'm your host, Dawson Cocker, and you just heard The Shape by Slipknot. I'm with Displacement USA, which is
JD.
And D-Boy.
and you guys have a concert coming up in May, so
We do.
what's up with that?
We're playing with a band called Tala and a band called Teeth. Tala's a pretty big band, pretty big stuff going on. It's gonna be at Lamasco. I'll let you take the rest of this one.
Yeah, yeah, we got a big show coming up. We'll be playing May 24th out at Lamasco's Bar and Grill out there on 1331 West Franklin Street in Evansville, Indiana. Like JD said, we have a couple out-of-towners coming in, some up-and-coming, pretty big spots. A band called Tala and another one called Teeth. They're doing a tour, and we just happen to be selected to be the local support on that show. So, thanks to Terry Harper and Production Simple for, taking a chance to listen to our music and give us the opportunity to open up for this show because we're super stoked on it.
Yeah.
We've been trying to get at Lamasco's here for the last few months and finding the right opportunity with the right bands to really showcase Displacement and I think this will be the show to do that. So I encourage and urge, all of our fans, all of the people that know Displacement over the last 20 years or 2 decades that that we played to come out and check out this show, because this will be a lot of our new songs, new members, and I think you'll be really surprised of what we've come up with this time around. We'll be releasing that EP again at that show. We'll probably have some merchandise there as well, T-shirts and things like that. But if you get a chance, check out Tala online. They're on Spotify as well as Teeth. They got some really, really cool stuff on there. But yeah, I just wanted to, give a shout out to Production Simple, Terry Harper for giving us the opportunity to do this, because we're really stoked on it and excited to get out there and show Evansville again, what we can do, and
For sure.
and hopefully get the response that we're looking for,
Yeah.
which is the response we usually get, Devil Horn. So
Yeah.
that's what we're hoping for.
For sure. And up next, we have Seven Faces by Slayer for the recognition for Tala, who, of course, they'll be opening for.
Yes, sir.
And Drag the Waters by Pantera here on BYH on 89.1 The Bash.
Hi, everybody. I'm Dave Grohl from the Foo Fighters.
It's Dave Grohl and the Foo Fighters on 89.1 The Bash.
bashradio.com.
Outside of lawyer police. A small
all heroes wear capes, and since the pandemic started, nurses across the country have been working overtime to care for others. In addition to earning admirable wages, nurses are among the most sought employees of the modern workforce. It's also no secret a degree in nursing makes a great stepping stone to many other healthcare professions and degrees. If you are interested in a career in nursing, visit the Wabash Valley College website, iecc.edu/WVC, to learn how you can begin your degree. Be a leader, be a warrior.
Saturday, March 4th, Elite Pro Wrestling comes back to the National Guard Armory in Washington, Indiana to celebrate its 5-year anniversary. See local favorites such as EPW Heavyweight Champion Khalil Akbar, EPW Odyssey the Elite Champion Kendall Fire, Tag Team Whiskey and Warrants, also featuring AEW star Brian Pillman Jr. as he takes on the hometown hero Chase Stevens. More information available at www.epwrestling.us.
You just heard Attitude by Sepultura here on BYH on 89.1 The Bash. I'm your host, Dawson Cocker, and I'm here with
Stitches.
Yeah, I'm with this. Well, it was Displacement, but now we're going to be talking a little bit about wrestling because, Danny, you're also, aside from being the guitarist in Displacement, you're a pro wrestler.
Absolutely, yeah. I work for a few companies here in the Evansville area, the tri-state area. Tri-state Wrestling out of Vincennes, Indiana. Refocused Wrestling out of Evansville, Indiana, and then DPW, which is out of Boonville, Indiana.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, we got a few promotions that we got going right now.
And what about the other guy over here?
This here is Malice, okay? We actually broke his silence about a month ago, so he's going to be able to talk today, so I'm glad he was able to make it.
Yeah, I'm Malice. How are y'all doing out there?
Yeah. So, Malice, what's your wrestling career?
Well, I've been in the wrestling business for 5 years. Started off as a ring crew and security and worked my way up to being an actual wrestler. I've been doing that for 3 years now.
All right. Very interesting. And up next, we have Edge Crusher by Fear Factory, Angry Chair by Alice in Chains, and Locust by Machine Head here on BYH on 89.1 The Bash.
Chaotic case of conquering domination. Psychopath snapped by chains of imprisonment. A bludgeoning force that's undermining the government. Human strength upon destruction. Collapsing below my pressure. Human strength upon destruction. Collapsing below my pressure. Break of the edge, crusher. 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 Break of the edge, crusher.
if you want to hear more heavy music like this, check out the Bang Your Head show on Thursdays from 5 to 7 here on 89.1 The Bash. You're listening to BYH here on 89.1 The Bash, and I'm currently here with
Stitches.
Malice.
And, well, of course, Stitches is also Danny Boyles from Displacement, but we're taking a little bit of a break from the music for right now. Anyhow, so You said something earlier about you got some new other wrestling shows coming up.
Yeah, we got some exciting stuff going on here in Boonville. On March 11th, which is next Saturday, our promotion DPW, which is Demolition Pro Wrestling, is going to be putting on a show at the Legion in Boonville. We got 3 matches scheduled at this time. There's going to be more on the card. But right now we got Lilo versus Johnny Richards. We have Stitches, myself. We'll be going against Scotty as Canadian. So I hope you're listening, Scotty, because I'm going to whoop your butt. And then the third match we have is a number 1 contenders match. It'll be with Chloe versus Mrs. Destiny. So whoever wins that match will be the number 1 contender for the women's title match at our TSW show on March 25th, which is an all-ladies show in Vincennes. So if you're interested in checking that out, just check out our Facebook, Demolition Pro Wrestling, or you can look me up, Firefly Stitches. All the information's on there, all our flyers and everything. So check us out, guys.
Nice.
And Malice, give me one. There we go.
Everything will be okay, Malice. Anyways, up next, it's Locust by Machine Head and Cold by At the Gates here on BYH on 89.1 The Bash.
Support provided by attorney Ivan Arnez. You don't have to go to court alone anymore. Ivan Arnez practices criminal defense and family law. Arnez Law Offices can be reached at 812-424-6671 or online at ivanarnez.com. Blunt, honest, legal advice. Ivan Arnez, attorney at law. 812-424-6671.
That was Cold by At the Gates here on BYH on 89.1 The Bash. And after they took a little bit of a break, I'm back with Displacement, which is
JD
and D-Boy.
And up next, we have probably your last song for the not the last song of the show, but the last song by you guys for tonight, which is "Come Find Me." So what's this song all about?
It's about hide and seek with the correlation to like mental instability. It kind of ties "Come Find Me" inside. You know, it's basically like a cry for help in a way.
Yeah.
No one really listens to you. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And this is the title of our EP, "Come Find Me." So it kind of plays a double role there because, like I said, we've been playing shows for a long time and we haven't been out on the circuit in a while. So the title kind of goes with the theme. Come find me. Come find me at your local bar, your local club, and check us out. I think that you'll enjoy our music if you give us a chance. And like I said, we're on Spotify, we're on Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat. So stop by, check us out, leave a comment. But most importantly, come to that show. It'll be May 24th out on West Franklin Street, 1331 West Franklin Street in Evansville, Indiana.
1330.
Okay, 1331. It's going to be Displacement, Tala, and Teeth. Should be a good show.
Yeah.
We're expecting a big crowd.
Tickets sold on.
Yeah, we got pre-sale tickets. Thank you, JD. First sale on Ticket Web, so you can get pre-sale tickets on Ticket Web as well. But we hope to see you all there and enjoy it.
Yeah.
And up next, like you just heard, is Come Find Me by Displacement USA here on BYH on 89.1 The Bash. That was Come Find Me by Displacement USA, who I'm also in here with, here on 89.1 The Bash, which is...
This is D-Boy.
And also joining us is...
Malice.
Who is Danny Boyles, who is also...
Yeah, a.k.a. Stitches, yeah.
That's his wrestling buddy, and this is...
Yeah, I wouldn't go with Buddy.
Yeah, I don't know about buddies, but...
Yeah, good point. Anyhow, this unfortunately marks the end of Bang Your Head for tonight, so anything you guys would like to add?
Yes, sir. I want to real quick just kind of cover our event coming up next Saturday on March 11th. We'll be out in Boonville. This is DPW, which is Demolition Pro Wrestling, which is a new promotion to the Boonville area. But we'll be out there, guys, Saturday, March 11th at the American Legion. It's 1021 East Main Street, Boonville, Indiana. The doors are at 6, bells at 7. It's $10 tickets, okay, guys? So come early. If you want a seat, all right? We got a lot of stars coming. We got Lilo, Xander, Benny Bray will be there, Mike Michaels, Tennessee Fight Club will be there, Teddy Joe, we got Billy D, and also the Canadians will be at the show as well. So come on out, guys. Enjoy a good time. It's always great having a crowd out there, watching these guys wrestle. We hope to see you guys there. It'll be a good show, so we appreciate you too, Dawson, for bringing us out.
Hey, no problem, anytime.
And of course, he couldn't mention that Malice is going to be there at that show too, could you?
No, I wasn't going to mention Malice. He's looking kind of angry right now.
Yeah, because you couldn't mention Malice.
Calm down, Malice. Everything will be all fine. Everything's going to work out great.
Me and you are okay, but me and Stitches, we're going to have words later.
Well, Malice, I thought I settled the score at TSW last month. But maybe we'll have to run it back if you wanna try me again.
Anytime later, little boy.
Let's try and keep things peaceful after this, okay? Anyways, to end this off, here's a song I'm sure many, if you're a pro wrestling fan, you're certainly going to be familiar with. It's Cult of Personality by Living Colour here on BYH on 89.1 The Bash.
And during the few moments that we have left, we want to talk right down to earth in a language that everybody here can easily understand.
Look in my eyes, what do you see? The cult of personality. The cult of personality, the cult of personality. Neon light, Nobel Prize, when a mirror speaks, the reflection lies. You won't have to follow me, only you can set me personality, the cult of personality.